Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, some of y'all just got up. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Good evening. Good evening. Are you planning to stay up late? Good evening. Good evening to you. Hey, good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hello, everybody. This is Daily Antidote of Song, day number 1820. Oh, my goodness. 1820. Amazing. So glad that you are here. And yes, hi to Lara. Can't wait to hear her sing. Aaron, thanks for all you're doing. Jojo on the road. Uh, Candace from LA. Yes. And Ariana from LA, David and Elsie from Kim from Albany, Sue in Seattle, Ann in Nashville. Good morning, Carol. Caroline in DC, Susan in Cincinnati, Sarah in Texas, Trish in Victoria, BC, Mabel Bear in Massachusetts, Jan in Massachusetts, good morning. And Ann in Silver Spring, yes. Nan in Michigan, good morning. And Carolyn in Boise, good morning. And Ruth in Birmingham, UK, good evening to you. Storm in Massachusetts, in the Zoomiverse, good morning. And Annette, glad you are here. And let's see, Sheila in rainy Florida, good morning. And Amanda and Miles in Michigan, Linda in Orcas Island, Kevin in New Hampshire, and Neil in Boston, good morning. Bonnie in Idaho, Gary in Massachusetts, yeah. And Diane, good morning. And Deli in Maryland, and Linda, good morning. Aloysius in Massachusetts, Nancy in Washington State, Jenny in Suffolk, UK, good evening or afternoon. Kat in Vermont, and Tom in Boston. Becky in BC. Hello, hello. And yeah, Sarah in rainy California. Elizabeth in California. Lynn and Cliff in Dummerston. Okay, Dummerston. Okay, my mouth doesn't want to do that quite yet. Susan in Pelly and in Berkeley. Good morning. And Bob in Massachusetts. And Dan in Peabody or Hello, Daily Antidote of Song. Yes, day number 1820, and we are so lucky. Someone I haven't seen in a long time. It's great to reconnect with her this morning. Lara Herscovitch. Hello, how are you?
Hello, Dr. Kim. I'm great. I'm so happy to be here alongside you and everyone who chose to lean into this community today.
Absolutely. And I know you've got a great song for us, so please get us going.
I have a great song. I'm tempted to do like a 50-song medley right now, but I know we only have about 30 minutes together. So this song is called Angels. I'm going to teach you the chorus, and then I'll go back and sing the whole thing. It's pretty straightforward. We're going to sing calling everybody's angels. Then there's a line that changes. Then calling everybody's angels. And then there's a line that changes. So I want to just give everyone here, not that you need permission, but liberty to sing whatever harmony, sing whatever repeat of angels. If you're not sure what lyric I'm going to, although I think you have them on a screen somewhere, feel free to stay with me and feel free to just stay on angels, angels, angels over the course of the chorus. Calling angels, angels, angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Friend and foe, for real, for sure. show, weak and strong, right and wrong, calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. So your part could be calling everybody's angels, 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 calling everybody's angels. Or maybe it's something else. Angels, calling angels, calling angels. You get the idea? Everybody's angels, 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 angels. I believe in you. Thank you for singing along. Midnight parking lot drinker, PBR in a paper cup, shooting satellite. You say this night will change our love. We're gonna float away, look down at the earth and wait. Jupiter's as nice a place as we've ever been. Here we go, ready? Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Friend and foe, for real, for sure, weak and strong, right and wrong, calling everybody's angels, 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 angels. Great job. In the shadows of ashes and scars, we rush off to get what's ours. You say they aim at me and you, in the true light of the hunter's moon. We're gonna float away, look down at the earth and wait. Saturn is as nice a place as we've ever been, calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Foe and friend, for real, pretend, weak and strong, right and wrong, calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Broke down on Damascus Road, hours waiting to be told, reaping all the things we've sown. Traffic always stop and go, calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Maybe they can finally save us, angels, angels, calling everybody's angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Green and gray, brave, afraid, weak and strong, right and wrong, calling everybody's angels, 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 calling everybody's angels, angels, angels.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, that was really great fun to sing along with you on that song. And interestingly enough, I was just explaining to my students at Loyola Marymount University that angels are part of so many different traditions. In Islam, that today is celebrating Eid, the end of Ramadan. Well, part of that is Angel Gabriel telling Prophet Muhammad, dictating the Quran. And then in like Christian traditions, you have Angel Gabriel telling Mary and asking her about being Jesus' mother. I mean, I said Gabriel's very busy this month. So anyway, not to mention all the other things. So what caused you to write that song?
Well, first, I want to thank you for sharing that. I am a fan of yours, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. And I appreciate the depth of your experience and skill and knowledge. And yeah, that's we could just talk about that and sit in your class for the next half an hour easily too. That song is a prayer of sorts. I don't come from a formal religious background. Actually, my mom is on here today. Hi, mom. We didn't go to temple, mosque, church, etc. And so we were sort of, I was invited then to develop my own relationship to spirit in a way that was outside of formal religion. And my church really is music. And that song came from a moment of fear, a moment of confusion, a moment of, macro socio-political, kind of like we're in right now. I could just rewrite that song right now. A moment of yearning and hope and wanting to plant a flag into a positive, healthy future where we make choices to lift each other up instead of some of the choices that some of those in our sea of humanity are making to actively push each other away. And so really the song is a prayer. It opens in a parking lot with two people sitting, and oddly enough that was inspired by the opening lines are midnight parking lot, drink up, PBR in a paper cup. And so kind of setting a scene of, a little bit of loneliness, a little bit of despair, a little bit of melancholy, two people having a conversation that was after I watched a movie with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, and they had a parking lot scene where they were sitting on a concrete barrier. And there's something about it that just got in my heart because at the same time, and this is what I'm trying to figure out right now, I just finished a new song called Gravity and Grace, which is like how to hold what is so hard about this world right now, what is so scary, what is confusing, while also holding the beauty and the joy. And I mean, look at this community today is a perfect example of being aware and awake in this world and actively doing something to make the world healthier while and feeling the fear that's in that while also embracing what is so beautiful about this connection and this community and so many other things in this world. Spring is here, things are blooming here in the Northeast US where I'm based. So really the song is about all of that, and it's about our ancestors and the wisdom that we are being asked to carry, the legacy of their courage that we are being asked to carry on, kind of the torches that we're choosing, hopefully, to accept and fan the flames of freedom and justice and equality and integrity and community and contribution, and then ultimately hand those torches to the next generation. So that's really what that song is encapsulating.
Well,
That's
I
all.
love the fact that artistic expression can carry all of that at the same time with just a few simple lines.
Yeah.
Now, you got to tell us some of the things that you are doing. You made a big change to go from full time music and full time other kinds of work to doing full time music so that you can have a healthier balance in your life.
Thank you for the question. I am a born musician. There is no question. Like, I think we know when we're little who we are, and then the world interrupts. And then I think if we're lucky, we spend our lives becoming who we are. And in my case, that was music. So I started writing songs at 7. I just ended up wanting to go to law school, applied to law school, went to social work policy school instead, and so launched myself on a nonprofit career, starting in international development, international education, expanding opportunities for formal education and positive pro-social early childhood development opportunities, and then moved to the U.S. My first open mic night, I was 29. And at that point, I went, oh, right, 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 right. This is actually not that I'm not also that, but so I was doing those full time for 20 years side by side, and it just got to be a little bit too much. So now I'm in freelance. I get to still stay connected to the nonprofit sector, which I adore, just all the talent and skill and dedication in community leadership. While also doing music. So I'm playing fundraisers for Ukraine coming up. I'm playing fundraisers for a terrific statewide music nonprofit organization, CT Folk. So I'm staying actively involved in those sorts of things, staying connected. I'm writing things that are along the lines of what we would expect, right? Like positive, inspiring.
And some of this with a trio. Tell us about the trio.
The
Awesome.
new trio. So I've been playing most of my touring life has been solo, and I enjoy that. And I have a percussion looper and I have a vocal looper, so I can try to approximate a bigger sound. But to actually have a band and a team to travel with and play with. So I'm a former Connecticut State Troubadour. Please don't confuse
Yes.
that with State Trooper. Thank you for your service, everyone who is here who may be in that world. I am not a state trooper, I'm a state troubadour, and a fellow state troubadour, Pierce Campbell, plays bass with me, and David Childs is on keyboards, and we're just having a great time. It's called Lara, Herscovitch, and the Highway Philosophers. If anybody wants to see our tour schedule coming up, we're sort of mid-Atlantic, Northeast, and you can just Google anything close to my name and you will find me, Lara Herscovitch. And you can sign up for my e-list at the bottom of any page on my website. So yeah, it's so much, it's just a joy to be able to do that.
Well, your life does look like it's very joyful and sound joyful, and you have lots of stuff written on the chalkboard behind you. I love it. And yes, daily antidote of song. Here we are on day 1820, and I think it's time to get us singing again. And yes, think of everybody calling the angels, calling, Gabriel, Michael, and any other angel that you want to. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and I will say too, I work really hard with very talented filmmakers and animators to create official music videos to help tell the story of songs visually. So I invite everyone to please check out my YouTube channel. There's a great music video for this song that features all kinds of colleagues and friends in actually the winter after pandemic lockdown. And we got together with a filmmaker outside. It was snowing. We were so cold, and our hearts, sorry to be cliche, but our hearts were also really warm that it was the first time we were out in public. We were outside, so it was safe in that confusion of the pandemic lockdown. So please check that out on my YouTube channel as well.
Yes, and it looks like I'm seeing there's a link for your YouTube channel right now in the chat. So people,
Like
you
magic.
definitely check that out. I can't wait. As soon as this is over, I'm going right there. Just saying. Okay. All right. So get us singing again. I'm
Oh.
going to be singing that all day. I can tell.
Let's go. Thank you, Dr. Kim. I appreciate you. All right. Two, one, two, three. Midnight parking lot drink up, PBR in a paper cup. Shooting satellite, you say this night will change our luck. We're gonna float away, look down at the earth and wait. Jupiter's as nice a place as we've ever been. Here we go. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Friend and foe, for real, for show. Weekend strong, right and wrong. Calling everybody's angels, 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 angels. In the shadows of ashes and scars, we rush off to get what's ours. You say they aim at me and you, in the true light of the hunter's moon. We're gonna float away, look down at the earth and wait. Saturn is as nice a place as we've ever been. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Fallen friend, for real, pretend we can strong, right and wrong. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Broke down on Damascus Road, hours waiting to be told. Reaping all the things we've sown, traffic always stop and go. Calling everybody's angels. angels. Maybe they can finally save us. Angels, angels. Calling everybody's angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Green and gray, brave, afraid, weak and strong, right and wrong. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels.
Ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Thank you so much, Lara. Ah, like I said, all day long. You hear stories and quotes about how you entertain unaware. Plus, all of us have angels in our lives right now. People, we can name names, just people, and you kind of go, oh. So thank you. That is fantastic. And it sounds it sounds like you've got so much good going on. So we certainly wish you the best in this much more balanced and healthful life that you've found, and absolutely creative too.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And right back to you. I admire and respect the work that you're doing in this world, not only how you're doing in this world, but who you are in this world. And I'm grateful to be connected.
Thanks. Wonderful to see you again. Now, here we've been on day 1820, Daily Antidote of Song. And who is coming up? Aaron, do you have who's got the poster about who's coming up?
I don't have it yet. I think we're going to just have to wait and be surprised. So
Oh
you're just going to have
goodness.
to tune back in tomorrow to see who's coming up.
Okay, so everybody make sure that you tune in tomorrow, noon Eastern time, and y'all do the math for wherever you happen to be in the world. I love it that this is a worldwide community, from Australia to British Columbia, from the UK to Maryland. It's just fantastic. So thank you so much. Just sing that chorus just a tiny little bit more. I can't get enough of that. Just give us some angels.
Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels.
Thank you so Lara. And well, everybody, it's that time again. You've had another inspiring time. I know I certainly have. My heart feels lighter, and I'm just feeling joy. And some of that joy is from the music. Some of that joy is connecting with you, Lara. And some of that joy is just seeing all these wonderful faces here. Thanks again to Aaron and Candace and Jojo for all you do. Absolutely. And I'm going to start saying goodbyes to the angels right here on the Daily Antidote of Songs. So, bye, Ariana. Thank you so much. Bye, David and Elise. Bye, Cricket and Bob and Sue and Carol and Caroline and Susan and Bob and Mabel and Jan and Anne, all of the angels, Nan and Carolyn and Tom and Storm, bye-bye, and Annette, yes, and Sheila, and let's see, Kim and Neil and Bonnie, and Suze, and bye everybody, and Diane and Lynn and Cliff, bye-bye, and Clive and Hoda and Deli and Aloysius and Linda and Nancy and Jamie and Jenny and yes, And bye-bye, Jojo. Be safe out there on the road. And Anne, and Linda, and Sarah, and Becky, and Amanda, and Gary, and Sarah, and Arlene, Don, and Martha, and Vinay. Bye-bye, bye-bye. And Anne, and Ruth. Thank you so much for being part of the Daily Antidote of Song today. And yes, tomorrow at noon Eastern time, another wonderful chance to sing together again. So, thank you so much, Lara, and keep doing what you do. Woo-hoo-hoo. And bye to Lara's mom. Yes, indeed. Oh, Thanks, everybody.